Hyena here, and I am home alone. Probably for like 5 minutes. That's just how this year has been. It's like when you're a kid and your folks go away for like 5 minutes and you're like, I can do anything I want. And in this case, I'm gonna make a video. Look, it's kind of been a while since I've done a video and I've sat down and I've talked, and I just wanna catch up with all of y'all, tell y'all what I've been up to, what I have in the works. Also, I'm pretty sure I turned on that ring light over there too high, so I need to turn down the color temp a bit. I don't wanna hurt me eyes. So now I'm probably back to your usual pixelated Hyena, but here I am, being able to project, not having loud footsteps above me squeaking really loud, ruining the noise. Basically, I love making YouTube videos. I've been doing Furry YouTube for like 3.5 years now, and it's been such a fun, awesome journey. But with all that, I don't think I've had like a proper setup. Like, a lot of YouTubers have the perks of their own working space. I do not have that luxury, so I'm just trying to do what I can when I can. There are a lot of distractions in the home environment, and not really a ton I can do about it, and I don't blame anyone for it. In fact, living cheap with roommates is exactly how I can do Furry YouTube full time, so it is a huge blessing to be able to do this. But my gosh, there's not a lot of time where I can actually project and be loud, and I am very grateful for every chance I get to do this. Okay, so with that mini vent out of the way, what am I even doing this video? I think I'm just talking to the camera. Maybe I'll title this video, Hyena Talks Loudly at You for 10 minutes. Because that's probably how long this video is gonna go. I honestly haven't had, oh my gosh, I'm getting dry mouth. I had like 3 things of Monster earlier, like those Monster coffees, and I just feel like my mouth drying up like a desert right now. So I might have to have some water. I'm very caffeinated right now. It's pretty awesome. But I don't do a lot of long videos, mainly because a rule that I have for making content is always follow the fun and also make stuff about things that's fresh and new to you. So obviously, you know, it's 2020, the world's on fire, we're in the middle of a pandemic, we're a mask. I've been in this basement like 95% of the time, and I'm not even exaggerating in that. But I think it's been a while since I made a video kind of opening up and talking about what's been going on with me, because this whole year's been a lot of adjustments. Adjusting to, 1, not being able to go to cons and see my friends all the time, and 2, the collective stay-at-home lifestyle that is the right thing to do in this pandemic. Like before this year, there were a lot of opportunities for people to go out and do things, which meant more time for me to be able to film and have my space. And by the way, I made a lot of videos this year where other people are at home, and I am used to it. I just feel like I can be more creative when I am truly like here in a hyena costume in a basement by myself, and I can be as loud and as silly as I want. And I don't get a lot of opportunities to do that, so I will take this opportunity to talk loud and talk for a while. If you start hearing squeaks and footsteps, it is because people are back home. Nothing I can do about that. But I think a challenge of this year as well for me has been just adjusting to a new routine. And I finally feel like I'm in the groove of things. I have a balance between making content and also non-furry stuff, because I think when you make something fun like furry your job, you have to make sure you find other outlets outside of that. Otherwise, furry consumes your life 24/7, which sounds fun, but like all things in life, you need balance. If you had your favorite meal every single time you ate, at some point you'd probably crave something else. So finding that balance has just been really important for me. Yeet. I'm gonna pick that up. So yeah, I don't get a lot of opportunities to be like loud, hyper caffeinated hyena, because I feel like I do my best work when no one's watching, or I think no one's watching, or in this case hearing. And this working situation isn't going to be like this forever. I know that for a fact. And you know, being a YouTuber is truly a dream come true. Definitely was in like my top 5 jobs when I was a teenager, because YouTube only started when I was a teenager. That's how old I am. But the challenge of being a YouTuber is putting out something fresh every single week. And when you've been on this marathon for years, sometimes you just have to go and take a break. Sometimes you have to go and take the water cup from the stations that they have at the marathons. And as one of the older YouTubers on the block, there are definitely times where I look at other people's content and be like, oh, I wish I had the freedom to do that, and make a video like that whenever I wanted. Those aren't my current circumstances, but you know what? I know there are so many folks that want to be in my position, and you know, this is very zen, but we are each on our own individual journey. So there's really not a lot of use comparing, unless you're trying to draw inspiration or something constructive from it. Because everybody has different things that make them unique and awesome, and I don't think there's really a lot of value in comparing yourself to others. It sounds cliche, but it's honestly true. You know, I make YouTube videos because I love being creative. I love doing something fun and different as my job. It's really rewarding, and I'm just gonna get back to that. I've got to get not so much in my head and just create and make things, because that's how I started this channel. I just made things, and taking my own advice, just follow the fun. So yeah, content creation definitely is a marathon, and marathons are hard. I've never completed a marathon. I don't think I've even run over 5K at once, but I know people who've run marathons, and it's a persistence thing. It's a, you keep going. It's a one step at a time thing. And I'm happy with the steps that I'm taking. I am happy. Oh my goodness. I'm happy that I haven't given up and that I keep going. I may not be the leader of the pack, but hey, the whole thing about being a content creator is there's not really like a winning or a losing thing. I guess winning is happiness and fulfillment, and despite there being obstacles, I am happy with where I am at. I am so grateful with the support I get. Even if the YouTube algorithm doesn't put me on, I get so much love and support from my subscribers and my friends. Overlapping Venn diagrams. I feel like I made another video about this a while back, but I'm gonna say the same thing that I did when I made the last video, which is I am in it for the long haul. I'm gonna keep doing what I can to make fun content and put smiles in people's faces. Because you know what? As soon as I joined Furry, I just always wanted to make content, perform in fursuit, and this is the golden opportunity to do so. I really get to just be my fullest hyena self making content on this platform. And I also relish the opportunities on other platforms to be a content creator also. So, while I have the old topic change, talking about content creation platforms, is TikTok dead? Is TikTok alive? We're not sure. We're honestly not sure. The latest seems like there was a deal approved, and this cough joke of an administration, yeah, I said it, seems to be allowing TikTok to go on, which is fantabulous. That's not a real word. Yeet. Wait, I'm gonna do the thumbnail. Maybe I'll call this like, the struggles of being a furry content creator. And then everyone on Twitter is gonna be like, wow, Nos, really? People are struggling to create sweatshirts in poverty conditions, in sweatshops, and you're having the audacity to complain? Don't get me wrong, I'm super grateful for what I have in my life. But this is a segue, a very smooth segue into the thumbnail. Is this a good one? Pull out. I don't know if any of this looks good on the camera. I also need to slam caffeine to be productive. I have a caffeine dependence. I didn't want to talk about furry TikTok this video though. It seems like every couple of years there's an app that pops up where there are easy to create short looping videos. So there was a big community of furries, fursuiters on Vine. I mean, some of them turned out to be terrible people, but it's okay. Nobody watched this far into the video. To a very small extent, Musically, when it was called Musically, and in the last couple of years, the explosion of TikTok. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I love furry TikTok. I like that there's something fairly democratic about TikTok. Like, yes, a lot of the content is derivative. So you go into TikTok, you scroll, and a lot of the audios that you see on your For You page, which are the recommendations in your feed, they're most likely uploaded by someone else. So for example, you may see a clip from a Travis Scott song, and my video is probably demonetized now for just saying Travis Scott. And then a lot of the content from that video is people's creative takes on whatever the theme is. So whether it's people doing the renegade, or it's some kind of challenge where you have to perform some hard maneuver. It's nice seeing people's unique takes on the theme. And what I do like about TikTok is there are low barriers to entry. Like with starting a YouTube channel, you have to know there's a higher technical requirement. Like yes, you can shoot a YouTube video entirely on your phone, but generally there's an expectation that if you make content, it's gonna be on a camera. But not so much with TikTok. TikTok, you are expected to film on your phone. And it has its own editing tools. It has cool effects and filters you can apply to your TikTok so that you don't need external editing software to make something creative on there. And there's already audios on there, so if you don't want to use your voice, you can perform in your suit or whatever furry getup you have. And really all you need is a phone, a power supply, internet, the App Store, and hopefully it exists in 11 days on the App Store. Am I right? But I think one of the joyful, awesome, fun things about fursuiting is the ability to perform. And yes, even if you're lip syncing to a TV show clip, it is fun performing as your character. And I gotta say, my experiences with TikTok have been so much fun. TikTok's given me the opportunity to make new friends and then make content with my friends. And yes, you can say about the app, oh, that's been done a lot of times before. But I think the creativity in TikTok is your individual take on it. You go on any audio and see that people can do it 100 different ways. People can add their own flair. And of course, don't forget, you can make original content, and there are a lot of furries on there making original content also. I just think it's a hub for creativity. And for me personally, I've made some really, truly great friends through the creation of TikToks. Like back when cons were open, spending late Sunday night / Monday morning of a convention when it was basically over in the hallways of the hotel making TikTok content. Like through this app, I've made a heap of new friends, and I think it's gonna stay around. I hope it's gonna stay around, but in the chance that it didn't, I just wanna give tribute to what was a really fun community of people. Now, TikTok is definitely different from when it exploded at the end of 2018. I do miss the hit or miss era of TikTok, because when it was first starting out, TikTok was just this silly app that nobody had the idea what the purpose of it was. It was silly looping videos. There wasn't every celebrity ever on it, because that's just what naturally happens as something gains more attraction. Then celebrities' managers are like, hey, you gotta get on this TikTok app. You gotta be where the kids are. So that era of celebrity-free TikTok was fun. That being said, TikTok's still fun. Admittedly, I have not made as many this year, but also I tended to film a lot at conventions. And for me, that's my favorite part about TikTok, is the collaborations that can happen. All you had to do to make a fun TikTok was just find an audio you like, usually from the For You page. You just scroll and get it. And then you'd spend 5, 10, 60 minutes acting out the scenes trying to get it perfect. Or in my case, being happy with whatever. But I truly made so many fun memories at conventions, making these silly little TikToks with friends. And yes, people rag on TikTok all the time. Oh, there's nothing original about it. But you know what? It was a heck of fun. It is still a heck of a fun. And when I get together with my friends who are also on the app, we make hella content and it's fun. Like anything that is an excuse to fursuit with my friends, I am 100% going for. And I can thank this silly little Chinese app for solidifying some of my best friendships that I have right now. So yeah, thanks TikTok. It seems like there is a fleetingness to some of the best apps out there. And who knows, maybe YouTube won't be a thing in 15 years. You never know. I mean, I'm sure it still will be around. But anything that's out there encouraging people to create and collaborate is awesome, and I'm just so heckin' for it. But yeah, this video's been extremely stream of consciousness. And I said this the last time I made a video talking about where I'm at, but I go back and forth between being an entertainer and also just like showing a lot of myself. And it's always going to be somewhere in the middle. There's always going to be layers of this hyena that you won't see. But at the end of the day, I have this need to create things. Even if I was a bajillionaire, I would be still making content for y'all, because I love making silly furry things. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, this is the catch up with Nas Hyena. I suppose before I run out of space on my SD card, I'm just going to quickly do the outro. So that was today's video. My name is Nas Hyena. Shout out to my super secret patrons, and I will catch you next time. Yay!